Thank you, President Gaby. It's nice to be back to the living after a month-long kidney stone event. But with that, I'd like to highlight our wellness clinic. Many of you have been there. Maybe you haven't had to be there, and that's okay too. But the combination of Visol Unified having its own clinic at no copay, it saves out of the pocket. But also, I really want to give kudos to Elaine Mello, who is our one of two now at the wellness clinic, who not only gave me good referral and I ended up in Clovis to actually have my kidney stone taken care of, but also she followed up. She called me at home. She wanted to find out how I was doing as I was on my second, third round of Norco, but to find out if I was on the road to healing. That's amazing care that we can be very proud of, and I hope all of our employees, when you need to, take the opportunity to utilize the Visol Unified School District Wellness Clinic. Um, Attending the celebration that neighborhood had of closing on that little piece of property on the corner of Houston School, Dr. Villegas and I were there to, initially we're supposed to have popped confetti, and moments before we did that, the coordinator, Stephanie, discovered that it was powder instead of confetti. So we popped it and then ran because it just rained powder. But looking forward to actually seeing that amazing opportunity for a community center right there in the middle of that community. And thank you so much, neighborhood. You continually come alongside the families of Houston School. Um, Something very needed. I would like to see more and more churches do the same because what a great example they've been. It was fun to go to the media day to see coaches actually kind of nurturing football players to realize, you can answer questions and talk about football to adults who are the sportscaster type, and look at it's more than just, am I going to make more yards? Or we're going to have more wins than losses. It's about building character. And I keep hearing that from our coaches, and I appreciate that very much. Attending the freshman orientation at Golden West was a wonderful opportunity with Mr. Lambert and all of his staff. Nearly 600 freshmen at Golden West. It's probably one of the largest incoming freshman classes that I have remember, and maybe you too, Mike. The link crew was pretty remarkable. They cheered for them as they came in. They actually had T-shirts, and I wrote it down because I took a picture of it. That on the back of their T-shirt says, "We'll be here for you." So constantly letting ninth graders know you're not alone. We really are all together, even though you feel like I'm in a whole new world. Uh, Attending the first day at Valley Oak was really fun. With Mr. Thompson and I, we actually ended up helping, even if I didn't know where I was going, seventh graders find their classes. And that was another opportunity with Mr. Franco and his staff to see what was happening at the middle school level. The CSA convocation convention, it was like a convention, was remarkable as well. Again, connection with a lot of our CSEA folks and seeing that they were engaged, which is a fun thing, that they were engaged on finding out more and more about how to do their job better, but also take opportunity for different services that are available for them. Saturday, I was privileged to be the auctioneer. This is my third year as an auction. I'm not a professional auctioneer, but obviously I can talk. And this time for the LD football boosters. And that was quite amazing. Staff, spouses, boosters, coaches. I wrote this all down so I wouldn't leave anyone out. And what was really amazing is Principal Corliss, Principal Hawkins, and their spouses who are members of the staff at LD. Connections all over the place. We raised something like $21,000 for the students, for the ball players, which there is a female lineman at LD this year. You got to watch out for her as well. Ivanhoe is amazing community that often gets forgotten, but the Curbs and Gutter program that has been 8 years into development, I was proud to be there to turn the shovel there but we didn't do it. Visol Unified just said, yeah, keep going, guys. The county, the state, all of the local agency there in Ivanhoe who put together the grants, the money needed, and it is coming along. If you haven't been out there recently, it will be finished by probably the end of September. A safe corridor on a main drag for all of our students to walk to and from school. I posted a little picture about it on Facebook because I'm this social crazy thing. And I met people who grew up in Ivanhoe and said, I remember walking that dirt covered road, and now it's fun to actually see they're going to be safe walking to and from school. The last thing I like to mention is not only have we seen all kinds of exciting new things for the school year, but my teacher wife today was able to see our staff in action. She couldn't get into her McGraw-Hill curriculum, which the music department is very, very dependent on. Otherwise, she has to do it a cappella without any background vocals. And she shot off an email to Mr. Hamilton, who shot off an email to Mr. Ramirez, and the curriculum login all got fixed within just literally less than an hour. But there was some kind of glitch, and they needed the master, what we pay for, the master code to get in. But now she can face tomorrow without fear, knowing that she can actually have her curriculum up and going for all of her students.